Hi, I'm Mark Storlow, and I'm here to tell you about the Rockwood Signature Series Ultralight fifth wheel. One of the most interesting things about the Rockwood is that it's half-ton towable. One of the most popular trucks on the market right now is a half-ton truck. So every Rockwood floor plan is 31 feet or under and can be towed by a half-ton truck. It is a fully enclosed, heated underbelly fifth wheel. What that means is that the entire bottom of the fifth wheel is flat, and also your tanks are heated, which is a very unique feature. I want to start by the up front showing you something that's extremely unique to the Rockwood Signature Series Ultralight fifth wheel. This is called the Reese Revolution hitch. As I had mentioned before, that all Rockwood floor plans are half-ton towable. This hitch setup actually makes this towable by any size bed of a truck. So even if you have a 5-foot bed or a 5.5-foot bed or a 6-foot bed, you can tow this fifth wheel with no special hitch. And the way that works is it's kind of neat. It's hard to explain, but by pulling a couple of bolts and sliding this hitch plate forward allows that, and this actually stays against your hitch pin and it forces this back end to move in case should you get into a tight spot. So it's called the Reese Revolution hitch, and it's designed to be you can tow this fifth wheel with any size bed. So again, just to recap, it's half-ton towable. All Rockwood floor plans are 31 feet or under. And just to give you a little bit of a history on the Rockwood, they've been producing aluminum framed fiberglass trailers for 19 years. So I would say that longer than anybody in the industry. There's a lot of manufacturers out there like Cougar and some of these other ones that are newer to the industry when it comes to building a laminated construction type of unit, but not really the Rockwood, because they've been doing it for almost 20 years. In fact, actually, our dealership has been a Rockwood dealer for about 20 years as well. So as long as they've been making them, we've been selling them, and they're awesome. The neat thing about the construction is that it's actually laminated on 6 sides. So not only is it laminated roof, in other words, it's one-piece roof, it's a one-piece sidewall, floor, and of course the ends. So that's what makes it very light. And again, this Signature Series is half-ton towable every floor plan that they have. Sticking along the lines with the construction, I just hope you can follow along here, because it is significantly different than a lot of them out there. This exterior is a gel-coated exterior, and it's actually standard with the Rockwood. And what I mean by that is just it's a shinier finish. It's super easy to clean, and it just holds up in the sun. So 10, 15 years down the line, your fifth wheel is going to look like $1 million. It has, as a standard feature, it has gel-coated sidewalls, which is most of the time is something that you find with $50,000 or $60,000 fifth wheels, but the Rockwood actually comes with it standard. This area is just super unique. Again, the underneath is heated and enclosed, so all of your tanks, not only are they in a heated area, they actually have an electric blanket around them. So there's a switch, and I'll show you that inside. It'll actually heat all of your tanks. One of the cleanest exterior storage compartments out of any fifth wheel that we sell. What I mean by that is there's no pipes obstructing any of your storage. It's just a real clean setup. Also, they do a wet bin storage. This is great for, you can actually load this with beer or soda, put ice in there, and you can use it as a cooler. Your compartment doors are slam lock baggage doors. What I mean by that is that you don't have to latch them down. They kind of close by themselves, which is a great feature. Electric awning is standard. The Rockwood Signature Series fifth wheel has more standard features than any other half-ton towable fifth wheel on the market. So if you're considering purchasing a half-ton towable fifth wheel or a smaller, more maneuverable, versatile fifth wheel, the Rockwood is going to give you all the extras that you can possibly want. Our entry doors are 30 inches across, so there are a lot of fifth wheels out there that just don't have these types of things. Smaller doors, smaller entryways. This is 30 inches across. There's some really neat stuff in here, and I just want to kind of show you. First of all, it's a rubber torsion axle, so it's going to give you a really, really smooth ride. In addition to that, aluminum wheels are standard with all Rockwood Signature Series, so it really gives you a super high-end look. So it's independent rubber torsion axle. The wheels move independently, a super, super easy ride. And also the tires are filled with nitrogen, which is really kind of unique. A lot of people are doing this nowadays, and the Rockwood Signature Series gives it to you as a standard feature. So a little bit better handling. They say longer tread life and improves fuel economy. So the tires are filled with nitrogen, which is a great feature. Outside speakers are standard on the Rockwood Signature Series. Great feature. You can listen to your music outside. Also, really high-end windows. This whole bottom half just opens up, so you can keep these open in the rain. They're a jalousie-style window, an excellent, excellent window. Big thing with the Rockwood, or even the Flagstaff, because we do carry the Flagstaff in some of our stores as well, which is really the same type of fifth wheel, similar options. The big thing is if you're considering purchasing one of the floor plans, don't hesitate to just call up and let somebody in our sales department know as soon as possible that you're interested in one. They're very popular, and most of the season they're relatively hard to get. So if you want one, speak up, so to speak. So another neat thing about the construction of the Rockwood, which again is just so much different than, like, for example, the Cougar or Outback, the backs of our fifth wheels are actually laminated. So a lot of them you can just push on the back of the sidewalls and they flex. This is actually, it's vacuum bonded, so it's one piece. And that's part of what accounts for its a lightweight structure, is that it is vacuum bonded on all 6 sides. A couple other neat things while we're on the back end here is that our electric jacks are standard. A lot of these manufacturers, like some of that I've mentioned, they're just not doing them anymore. The Rockwood is standard. Just hit a button, and your stabilizer jacks will expand or retract. So really kind of a neat feature. Just a lot less of having to bend down and get into uncomfortable situations. Here you just hit a button and that's it. So to recap some of the stuff on the exterior, there's a lot of significant advantages with the Rockwood Signature Series. Number one, the company's been building aluminum framed fiberglass sidewall fifth wheels for almost 20 years. Most of the industry, it's kind of newer to them within the last 20 years they've been building this type of construction. So it's a big deal. Every floor plan's under 31 feet. Every floor plan's half-ton towable. Every floor plan has rubber torsion axles, has nitrogen-filled tires, and also does that Reese Revolution pin box, which allows you to tow it with any half-ton truck and any size bed. There are a lot of trucks out there that are 5-foot bed, 5.5. Well, with the Reese Revolution pin box hitch, doesn't matter. Come on around back and I'll show you a few things. I wanted to also mention about that gel coat again one more time. What an awesome feature. Again, it's just hard to find this on fifth wheel, so I really wanted to point that out. That gel coated exterior is something that you would see on a $100,000 motorhome, $80,000 fifth wheel. This Rockwood Signature Series has it as a standard feature. So super easy to clean, better for resale value, also better for its long-term overall looks. Without having that gel coated exterior, a fifth wheel could look old really quick, and the sidewalls can kind of get off color, maybe a yellow type of tint. But with this gel coated exterior, it's just going to look really, really, really high end for a long time. Over here, some really important stuff is standard features. Again, there's just so many fifth wheels out there because we've either taken them in trade or we've maybe even sold them in the past that just don't have this stuff. So even some of the names you wouldn't suspect that not having some of this stuff. But for example, we have a black tank flush. Great feature. You hook up a hose to it and it actually will clean out your entire your tanks. It actually keeps your monitor panels working better. Great feature. Hook up a hose to it. It flushes out all of your tanks and just keeps everything clean. Great area to see the back side of your storage. You also have wet bin storage on both sides. A lot of fifth wheels will have it on one side, but not on both. This is great. So again, you can load beer, soda, anything you want right in there. Fill it with ice. Kind of a neat feature. Your tanks. I wanted to remind you that the tanks on the Rockwood Signature Series are not only heated, but they have like an electric blanket around them, and they run automatically. You can hit a switch on the inside, which I'll show you, and that kind of automatically kicks on when your temperature goes below, I believe it's 40 degrees. So awesome feature. Not only heated tanks, but it has an electric blanket around your holding tank. So a lot of fifth wheels just don't have that. So it's important to to recognize some of the things that the Rockwood does as extra. Again, that the baggage doors are about double the thickness of most of these other brand names out there. Like, for example, like Keystone makes a couple of lightweight fifth wheels. I think one's like an Outback or a Cougar, I think, and this actually is about double the thickness. Just a really big, durable door. And the features on the Rockwood, only because we've carried a lot of this stuff in the past or taken them in trade, they're really just, there's just so many. So, and they're priced so well based on how we price our fifth wheels. So, up front, some neat stuff. These are snapjacks. It's a standard feature, and what that does is just saves you time when you're unloading and loading up. This will actually automatically find the hole here. Up front, really an unbelievable feature up front, very different than most fifth wheels out there. The front is actually, it actually has a double wall. There's this sidewall behind this front cap. This is so durable, they say you can actually take a hammer to it and it won't crack. So not only is it thicker than most other fifth wheels on the market, it's just that it'll keep the inside warmer because it's really like a double wall. You have this cap, and then you have a wall on the back side, which is basically just like this here. So you have this, and you also have this. Makes for one of the most durable front ends of a fifth wheel out there. Again, that Reese Revolution pin box, standard feature. Unbelievable. It'll actually accommodate any half-ton truck with any size bed. And that's standard on the Rockwoods. Again, some of the unique features about the Rockwood. Six-sided laminate. It's laminated six-sided, so it's lightweight. Every floor plan is under 31 feet. Every floor plan is half-ton towable. Couple of things. One last thing on the outside before we go in. Our side walls of our slide outs are also laminated. So many fifth wheels, even some of the high-end ones like, or the higher priced end ones like the Montana, for example, won't have, laminated sidewalls, so of your slides. So it's actually a one piece. So super, super durable. One of the most durable fifth wheels we've ever sold, and one of the best priced fifth wheels we've ever sold. So come on inside and I'll show you a couple of more features. Now the inside of a Rockwood Signature Series ultralight fifth wheel is just as exciting as it is on the outside. There's some features in here that you've just got to see. For example, in our kitchen areas, it's a fully laminated countertop, laminated on all sides. So really neat high-end look. Our ovens that we use in our Rockwoods are the 22-inch high ovens. So they're actually the biggest you can get for any RV, really, other than a residential style. I mean, most of them are 16 inches high. This is a 22-inch high oven. So it's you can get more than just you can really you just have some versatility there. So it's about this much more. It's 5 inches more than the standard size oven. So if they do oversized ovens, really big deal for all the Rockwoods. Another really neat thing is, I mean, I'm not much of a cook, but a lot of people that do cook when they're out traveling, they'll appreciate even the simplest of things, having a stovetop cover. So, and that gives you a little bit more counter space, keeps things neat and clean, and again, that big oven is neat. So, other awesome feature, I just wanted to show you some of this stuff. Every Forest River product, including the Signature Series Ultralight Fifth Wheel, you get a carbon filter. So it has a whole house water filtration system. So awesome feature. Another neat thing, every Forest River product that comes with an RV campground guide, which is great. It's USA and Canada. So not only is it a campground guide, different campgrounds in the country, but it's also different maps and stuff that's free with all Forest River stuff. So these are just some of the little things that you get when you purchase a Forest River unit. Again, super popular. These, the Rockwood Flagstaff, we tend to put them in a lot of our sale flyers, and we keep those prices super competitive. So they are super hard to get. So there's a lot of things in the Rockwood that are great, but if you think that you want one, you might want to just let us know as soon as possible because the quantities are limited in some parts of the year. So a couple other things on the inside is that they do more interior lights. I think I counted there was like 18 lights in here. So it keeps it really bright. So at night, it's just much more comfortable. Now this floor plan is a double slide bunk model and actually has a bath and a half, just to kind of see super popular floor plan. So to have a 2-slide unit with 2 bathrooms and to be half-ton towable, awesome. Okay, and I also had mentioned the 22-inch high oven and the stovetop cover. I want to kind of include this in there because they do other high-end equipment too. Like, for example, they use a Toshiba TV, not an off-brand TV. If you get stuck in the rain when you're camping and you want to spend some time inside, you're going to be happy that you have a quality like a Toshiba. Everybody knows Toshiba is a great quality TV, so super important. Another neat thing. Now my brother makes fun of me because I'm not really a tech guru, so to speak, but from what I understand, this actually has Bluetooth technology, which is an awesome feature. Apparently, you can actually take your cell phone and play your music through the speakers inside here, so you can be completely hands-free. It also comes with all the equipment you need for satellite radio. So just to clarify that, Bluetooth technology is standard on the Rockwood fifth wheel, and so it comes with it, and then you also have satellite radio equipment which comes with it as well. Just tons of drawers in all of the Rockwoods. You have 3 here, you've got 2 over there. There's 6 or 8 drawers just in this kitchen area, so a lot of cool features with regards to storage as well. To have day and night shades in a half-ton towable fifth wheel, a lot of them just don't come with that. A lot of them just come with just a night shade, or even the mini blinds. This actually has day and night shades, which is a great feature. So a little bit more expensive than you'd find in most, but super cool feature. And again, all of our window treatments are the box balances, so they're not just like curtains. You know, a lot of these lesser priced fifth wheels out there will use curtains. We actually use box balances, which is a cool feature. Follow me upstairs and I'll show you a couple of features up here. Half-ton towable fifth wheel, and it's you can stand up in the bedroom. I mean, most of these you just can't do it. Here you can stand up all around your queen bed. Awesome feature. So again, to have a half-ton towable fifth wheel, have all these features, just not something you'd normally see. So the overall, to give you the whole gist of a Rockwood Signature Series, it's ultralight, towable by a half-ton fifth wheel. You can get them with 2 or 3 slide-outs. Everything's under 31 feet, and you have state-of-the-art equipment and technology used in the entire fifth wheel. You have Bluetooth technology in the stereo system. You have oversized ovens, water filtration systems, even things like you just would never expect to find. But this is actually a Serta brand mattress. I mean, you are sleeping in comfort here. This is not just a cheap foam mattress. This is, retail price is probably almost $1,000, and it comes standard with the Rockwood. So it's just one of those extra features that it has. So to sum it all up, it's one of the most highest end fifth wheels we've ever carried, and we priced them really low, and it is just absolutely loaded with features. And I really try to take a look at some of these features while you're comparing, and you really just want to see that it really does have just more than others do. Gel-coated sidewalls, rubber torsion axles, that Reese Revolution pin box, all these things just make for an extremely high-end fifth wheel at an unbelievable price. The Rockwood Flagstaff, we do carry both brands, and if you're planning on buying one, just give us a call and let us know what for. We'll be happy to give you our current sale pricing. I'm Mark Stroller, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.